Welcome back to Lecarde Chronicles 2. We are finally inside the university after several terrible mistakes.
Ah, good old Guernon University. I remember when I went there.
You learned all about the spookies and the ghosts and the satans.
Wait, you're talking about classes? I didn't take any classes, I was just the janitor.
Oh, right, okay. I went to Spooky University, so you know. Oh,
Yeah,
there's the librarian right there.
Yeah.
Not much
So
has
now
changed.
the blood skeletons, or just the slimes, now have different status effects and do more damage, but they work exactly the same as the first ones.
Oh, okay, so slightly more buffed enemies compared to what we saw earlier then.
Yeah, we do have new enemies in the form of those chemistry students. They only know how to make one formula, though, so it just sets the floor on fire.
Those students have been causing trouble ever since I first got there. Those beakers are pretty expensive, you know?
The bullets aren't, surprisingly.
Oh, look, it's the floating death orb. Oh, God.
The ectoplasms.
Those frat boys.
Oh, so that's how you kill those blood skeletons.
Yeah, you have to charge up your holy energy and then smack them in the face.
That is some DBZ biz right there.
Hey, we have devil magic as a Catholic knight. We can do whatever we want.
Well, you can infinitely charge up, can't you?
Yeah, and then you just kind of walk around with a crazy... Oh. Hi.
Listen. Such a beautiful melody. Even in the depths of darkness, music has the power to illuminate the soul. I've no other choice but to stay in the shadows, away from the world of man. But you, Lecarde, seem to walk this path of your own accord. Do not let the blackness envelope your soul. 'Twill serve you well to take this music box.
Envelope.
Get down with the fattest of beats, son.
So now we have the sound test.
Oh boy. Oh, that's kind of cool.
You have to go find it via random songs that are just laying around everywhere.
So it's not just you hear the song and then you can play it?
Nah, nope, you gotta go find them.
Kind of like, well, a lot of Kirby games, the way they do it.
Yeah, they had Shovel Knight did that too, where you had to actually go find the scrolls. But you also got
That's
money
true.
for those, so...
I've never seen the point of that, because, you know, for a lot of the songs you could, you know, go to the place in the game where you hear that song and then stand around for a bit to enjoy the song.
That is true.
That's what I do anyway.
Why was there a gear in the wall?
I like
It's,
that text box of, something happened on this floor. Vandalism. Vandalism is what just happened on this floor, I think
Damn
you'll
it, the
find.
kids are at it again. I'm gonna have to go clean up the ectoplasm in the hall now.
Look, we got an inspector coming in from the Catholic Church. If we don't let him in, we'll lose our accreditation. Just have the chemistry students go meet him. They'll deal with him, it's fine.
Oh hey, they got a portrait of Mozart back there.
Wasn't he German?
I think?
He was
Okay,
European,
history.
if you want to be a bit more, you know, vague about it.
Ah, spooky.
Ah!
Now we have the green skeleton, who will now be a poltergeist and throw crap at us.
That just seems petty. Oh no, slowly moving chair. Ah! That'll knock me off balance a little bit.
That's the same rotation effect they use for the birds earlier. They're secretly large birds in these barrels.
Oh, that's it?
Oh, wow, you sucked.
Clearly that must have been someone's first year poltergeist project.
Well, yeah, most of the first years weren't very good at the spookiness. Oh, hey.
A piano with only 4 keys. This was a very poor university. The music department was extremely underfunded.
Well, yeah, why do you think they hired me?
Good point.
Kids keep breaking those beakers.
Robbing students for their pocket change, as all good Catholic knights should.
I'll tell you what, you should really show that sweet sliding to Coach at the track. He'll probably put you onto the football team. Oh, sorry, soccer team. He'll put you on the soccer team. I've got to adjust my jokes for a wider audience.
No, I think it's football. I mean, we're in France. No need to be strange about it.
Ye old football.
I think
It's
you might want
football,
to go
but there's
sign
like
with,
an E in the
with some
middle.
baseball players, though. I mean, just look at that slide.
So, you know, you've probably covered this already, but how's the gameplay in this compared to like a proper Castlevania game then?
It works. It's very. It kind
That's
of
a
feels
stunning
like,
recommendation. It works.
It kind of, well, to be honest, it feels basically like he played Super Castlevania 4, but decided to try and combine it with Symphony of the Night.
So it's got like some weird middle ground of some
Yeah,
homogeneous Castlevania experience.
Yeah, actually, that's a pretty good way of thinking about it. We got all like the movement upgrades that you see in the older ones, but we've got like the physics of Super Castlevania 4.
And Mega Man 3 apparently, what with that slide there.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we got the whole gang up in here.
Yes,
this must be the teaching assistants.
No, these are the teaching assistants and the mascots, the Guernon University blob things.
And with the skeleton cheerleaders.
Yeah.
You wouldn't believe what wacky pranks those kids get up to.
Someone's gonna Google skeleton cheerleader.
I'm already doing it. I am literally doing it right now. There we go. This
We
is
can use it
happening.
as the preview for this video.
I'm pretty sure that was a Goosebumps episode, and...
Uh-oh.
Okay, skeleton cheerleader. Yep, first one I found is amazing. Yep, that's solid.
The corpse guest.
Oh my god,
Yes.
there's a lot of skeleton cheerleaders on Google. It's like, whoa. Apparently this is a subgenre of skeleton.
This is infinitely more interesting than this boss.
This boss just throws, like, dudes in... It technically is supposed to be a playoff of operating theaters, where they just simply have a body, and you watch someone take it apart. But instead, here it just throws a bunch of dudes at you, and the challenge comes from navigating them to hit the skeleton.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
this was the pre-graduates supernatural project.
It's kind of weird because there's only like 4 different ways he can attack, and they just kind of wander over.
That is, once again, a very easily shattered skeleton. God dang.
Well, yeah, you gotta save on money.
Hmm.
Make your skeletons out of glass.
Bloody budget cuts.
Also, now Ephraim is apparently 0.
Yeah, now he can just air dash if he feels like it.
Oh yes, sweet. That's awesome.
Basically,
That's gonna
what
be the
we're
new
saying
slide
is if
then.
you ever walk into a church or whatever, just like, and you see like a weird statuette just sitting somewhere, it's made of silver or possibly gold, just immediately take it. You won't regret it.
I mean, you probably won't. It sounds like it's worth quite a lot. You can flog down
Ephraim.
eBay.
Ephraim,
old
eBay.
Why would you give up these sweet slides for like maybe $100 on eBay?
You know, money's really hard to come by these days. These
Oh, come on,
old-timey
just go
days.
outside and beat up your neighborhood skeleton for a few hours. You'll have enough money.
Somebody got the giant spikes all dirty.
Like I said, budget cuts. They can't clean up anything. Like, to be honest, I think the chemistry department is the only thing that's getting funded here.
You know, we're giving this uni a lot of flack, but you know what? The actual lunches were sublime, though. The cafeteria was spot on. It really
The
was.
dining hall wasn't even that big.
Well, that's because
Was
you
it
would be
not?
finished with the lunch.
That's just it. They don't expect you to be in there for long. It's you
I
go
do
in there,
miss
you
it.
enjoy your meal, and then you shoot off to enjoy more education.
It
Yeah, I
was
do
kind
miss
of
it.
weird how you had to cook it yourself with the bus that spewed fire, though.
Yeah, I do miss it when they used to serve skeleton surprise.
I was a big fan, I'm not gonna lie. I love me some Skeleton Surprise.
It was very high in calcium.
Good for the bones, funnily enough. Oh wow, that's one way of getting back down the chute. Just run through everything, including the guy just chilling at the bottom there.
It's fine.
Play this like a Mario game. Just land on all the enemies.
We don't have that ability yet.
I like your use of the word "yet."
We haven't figured out how to kick people. We've been
We'll
working
get there.
on it. We've had our top Catholic scientists on it round the clock, but they just haven't gotten it yet.
I like the sad little animation on that. Flump.
Blurp.
Oh hey, God, Jesus, thank you, bye.
Thanks, Mother Mary. I'm busy now.
Was that everything in the university?
Yeah, pretty much. They only come here. It's just a pretty small dungeon. You actually don't even have to do half of it if you don't want to, because you can. If you know the piano code, you can just put that in immediately.
But then you miss out on more holy power.
This is true. But the option is there if you really don't feel like it.
Wait, what? Did that third guy just recover you? What?
It goes away after a while, or you can spend some hearts and get rid of it.
Okay, I thought it was the statue that did that for you there. The healing wisdom of that guy.
The healing wisdom. Yeah, the healing wisdom of Bach. All the statues are just based on old musical composers now.
Well, Lecarde did say that music illuminates the soul, so you know.
Okay, that just looks wrong.
It does, but now with our new air dash, we can head over here and do a kind of dicey jump challenge.
Surely you could have done this before, it just would have hurt a lot. Or do the spikes kind of forcefully push you back?
Nah, we wouldn't have been able to clear that cliff at the beginning without the air dash.
Ah, okay. This game thinks of everything, clearly. No sequence breaking here.
No matter how much you might try.
Actually, I know that's a lie. This is like a fairly open world game. I imagine there are people who've like broken it and like speed run it in like 2 minutes. I don't know.
Unless you feel like clipping through a wall, it's not exactly open world. I mean, you can wander around places, but you're not really gonna get that far.
Oh yeah, these things cause the weak status effect.
Oh yeah, they cause the weak status effect, they do quite a bit of damage, and... Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
And you're going up.
Take a screen water?
Delicious green water. It's good for what ails you.
I think that means something in French, but... So yeah, you don't get an axe in this area. That's kind of a problem.
Whatever it means in French, it has to correlate to, you know, going against weakness. So I can only assume it's like water laced with steroids. That's the only thing it could be.
Given the state of medical science in 18th century France, that actually might be true.
Possibly, yeah.
I like how the eye was trying to poke you with its tail.
That is the main reason why they're so dangerous. There's just this very long vertical line that's not damageable except at the top.
I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna poke you.
Yeah, Oh, nearly got it. God, look at that booty though.
Sheesh. Gotta admit though, the music at Guernon University was actually really terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, you had to buy the books, but then you also had to buy the little statuettes so you could make double jumps. It was just awful.
Again, Skeleton Surprise is the one thing I remember fondly.
Yeah. Ow.
Oh. Skeletons with guns, that's just rude.
You'd think some of these statues were damaged because of all the budget cuts, but they weren't actually. We got them like that.
See, no, that was the skeleton surprise. You get a free bullet from off screen.
And now we're going to drown.
Welcome to Fish World.
The lesser successful branch of SeaWorld.
He's not very buoyant, is he? He just kind of dips to the bottom and physics don't change when he's in water.
Whoop.
He's like, water time, I'm dead now.
Yep.
Is that water or acid? How did that kill you so quickly?
Okay, so as far as we can tell, Efrain doesn't actually know how to hold his breath at all.
I mean, that seems disadvantageous for an adventurer of any description.
It wasn't covered in the Catholic health and safety class.
Ah, right.
Like, they just kind of thought that kids would just go, yeah, I'm not going to go in the water. There could be Satan juice in it.
Well, no, I mean, Satan's whole thing, his whole shtick is fire, and by proxy smoke. I'm pretty sure breath holding is a crucial factor in combating that.
No, that's why you have the crosses for. You hold them in front of your mouth so it purifies the smoke, so it's God smoke.
Okay. Okay. Let's go with that.
Now, we could head back into town, but the first thing we want to do is head over here, because there's a prize that we want. We can get this later, but the sooner the better.
Is it a skeleton surprise?
Love me some skeleton surprise.
No, it's not a skeleton surprise.
You're gonna have to title the video that now.
I'll work on it.
Well, that seems like a...
Now, these are actually some fairly difficult jumps, especially this one. Because if you mess that up, you're not getting that ring.
And you have to go back through the other things.
And you miss out on this cool new sword.
The Cortus. It's like a tortoise with a K.
Yeah.
It's all just kind of like swords that you could find around.
Here is sword, here is bigger and better sword.
Here's a lightsaber.
This sword hits more good.
Here's this 17th century royal saber. It's better than all the other ones.
It doesn't stop you from skeleton surprise though. Nothing saves you from it.
I actually kind of love how the skeletons now have guns, but like the bullets still don't like really mess you up. So instead of like using a gun, I think they're just throwing it. The explosion, the the crack of thunder is just to convince you that they're shooting you.
Oh yeah, they're just illusionists.
You know, skeletons having guns is like the one thing that could actually make skeletons legitimately scary, because otherwise, skeletons are basically just people but less. Like, you're a skeleton, but you have muscle and sinew and all that extra stuff on top, making you even stronger and scarier.
Wait, hold up, I'm a skeleton?
Yes, yeah, there's a skeleton inside all of us, I'll have you know.
And there's a brain inside that skeleton. So technically you're not even a skeleton. You're actually just piloting a giant flesh puppet of yourself.
Whoa.
This is all very deep and inspirational.
Shinryu, get the skeleton!
Okay.
But yeah, with all that in mind, yeah, give them a gun, and skeletons are actually threatening. You don't just, you know, throw a fairly heavy blunt object at them and they fall apart.
You know, actually, I think there was a Castlevania where there was a skeleton fire team. They worked together with their guns.
Yeah, there was.
That is amazing, and I'm down with that.
Although I think they had these heavy leather jackets on. They didn't have the fancy coats and wigs that these skeletons do.
Ah, right.
Well, Dracula was always more form over function.
Oh, we can go into the park.
Yep, and there's a plant. We gotta fight the plant. It's a boss.
This isn't a very nice park. This is not somewhere I'd walk my dog. Oh god, here comes the death plant.
It shoots seeds at you like a machine gun.
All I wanted to do was, you know, have a nice afternoon stroll, but, you know, that's kind of ruined my day.
Ooh, oh, wow.
That hurts a lot.
Yeah, this is, technically you can do this the second you get in to the town, but you really don't want to, because this thing hits really hard.
I don't know, it seems, yeah, you can scroll that thing a little bit off screen. Can you despawn its projectiles? Oh, wait, No, it looks like you can there.
Yeah, you totally just did. Oh,
So maybe
oh.
you could cheat it out like that.
You can sort.
Oh, okay.
Bye-bye, Lecarde.
Bye, Audrey 2. We didn't need you anyway.
You watered the plant too much.
See you later, scrub.
He'll keep growing until he reaches space. This is a plant with dreams.
And that's the other reason you don't want to do this quest too early.
Well, I guess all there is left for me to say is, hi, I'm Mr.DJB.